Ethiopia, as an ancient country in the world, has always been known by its particular history, tradition, culture, and tourism potential. Of course, its capital city, Addis Ababa, is also one of the fundamental cities that has been offering lots of tourist potential. And here in Addis Ababa, lots of changes have been happening right after Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has come to power. And right now I'm in the premises of the Grand National Palace where the Unity Park is located. As you can see, lots of changes are happening right after Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed came to power. As far as the Unity Park is concerned, you can see a number of tourist sites that are particularly available. And since COVID-19 and apart from that, many people have been coming as a tourist to see what is significantly happening in the Ethiopian palace, which is the Grand National Palace. And as you can see, many people who have been attracted to see the historical and cultural and tourism potential, you can find all in all in the Little Ethiopia premises of the National Park, which has been recently inaugurated by Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. And here you can see the Andinet Park entrance, where we can see a number of Ethiopian culture, tourism potentials, and various aspects. Since Addis Ababa is going through lots of dramatic changes, the happenings is going to attract lots of tourist potentials that we can benefit out of it. But follow me and explore Ethiopia as we are traveling through Andinet Park.
We have come 3 times to the Andinet Park, and our children love it, and we have a visitor from the US, my sister-in-law, so we decided to bring her here to show her some of the history and culture of Ethiopia. It's beautiful. We've been really impressed. Our children love the zoo, especially with all the animals, and we find that they've made a beautiful habitats for the animals, and we especially also enjoy seeing the history of the cultures and religions and government in Ethiopia. Yes, the pavilions with the different regions of Ethiopia are very interesting. You can kind of get an idea of the different cultures. The area where you can see the history from the biblical history from King Solomon all the way down through the emperors. It just tells the story of the Ethiopian the country, the religions in Ethiopia. It tells the story very well here. Yeah, so a number of our friends and colleagues in the city had been here, and they had told us it's just a very beautiful park, a very beautiful place to bring the family. And so we decided to come and try it, and we've come back a few times now.
As Ethiopia is working.
I would definitely recommend it to any visitor. That's why we've brought my sister-in-law today. It's her 3rd day in Ethiopia, and we decided to come here so you can see a lot of things in one place and get a nice idea of what the history of the country is like. We were not familiar with this part of the city so much before, so we didn't know what it was like before, but we're certainly impressed with how it's been developed and made so beautiful now. I think the animals, the zoo, especially because of our children, they just really enjoy it, seeing the first zoo in Ethiopia. So I would highly recommend that you come to Andinet Park. It's just beautiful, beautiful grounds, and you'll learn a lot about the history and the culture of Ethiopia as you come here.
Dear viewers, you're still watching Explore Ethiopia, and right now we are in the premises of Andinet Park or Unity Park. As you can see here, I have seen Ethiopia, a written document that talks about who Ethiopia is all about. As you know, Ethiopia is endowed with different natural resources that can say a lot in many forms. And here in Andinet Park, lots of things are available, as I've been telling you. And one of the very important things that you can see is the kids playground, which of course can find in Ethiopia and rarely, because lots of time in Ethiopia we cannot find such kind of beautiful and comfortable place for kids to play around. And here in Andinet Park, if you come in case to visit it, of course kids are going to have a very good opportunity to enjoy and experience the real taste of Andinet Park. As you can see over there, the kids playground, which is already been in a very beautiful manner made by the people who have been involving in the construction of the park. It offers you another glimpse for the park, and kids, whenever they have extra time, you can come and play inside the park. As you can see, lots of things have been written here. Some of the rules and regulation of the parks are already written, and make sure that you comply with the do's and don'ts of the park before you actually put yourself in the playground. But once you are in the park, right now I am going to the kids playground area, which is found in Untitled Park. Of course, as you can see, this beautiful kids playground is something that is offering a new opportunity for Ethiopian children who love to come and play and have a pleasant experience in this beautiful place of Untitled Park. Of course, as you can see, a number of times getting such kind of comfortable and cozy playground in Ethiopia has been so difficult for many years. But Untitled Park itself is offering for all age groups, especially for kids from the grassroots level, to come here and experience and have a real connection with the atmosphere of Untitled Park. Here you see some of the play materials here, kids where they can play hide and seek or whatever activities they want to can possibly be here. And we have also this beautiful where you can slide and play interesting activity of the kids. And one very amazing thing about this park is the floor is so safe that even if you just roll, you won't get yourself hurt, because the place is so comfortable and interesting. So I'm sure kids who are aspiring to come to Untitled Park and have some excellent time with their age mates, they will find this particular park so worth coming and have some time with a kind of atmosphere that the park is actually offering. And a lot is coming from Untitled Park. Just stay tuned with us as we are discovering lots of historical, natural and man-made heritage that Untitled Park is offering. And another way, we'll see some of the very important aspects of the park. Just follow us.
My mom, she wanted me to visit the park and she wanted me to have fun, take pictures. And I really like this park. I really recommend kids trying it out. It's really important. It's if I would rate it 1 through 10, it's a 10. It's very important. Well, it's pretty nice and all. So yeah, I really recommend y'all trying it. If any kids is watching this, I really recommend them trying this out. Look how fun it is. It's so crowded and big, and it's really fun.
He told me that this would be a very beautiful spot to come since it's the first time I've come to Ethiopia, so I thought it would be a good opportunity. I feel like this playground is actually way better than what America has, actually, because they have way more activities that you can do. For this example, you can do a lot of climbing and etc. And you can do a lot of stuff. And I feel like it's a great opportunity for kids to be more active outside. So yeah, I feel like for kids, they have so much energy in them. So I feel like they should let it all out somewhere. And I feel like they don't have that much of an opportunity in the city of Addis Ababa. So I feel like that's a very good place. What made me so happy about it was I feel like it's a very open space, so it's not really crowded. You feel like you can breathe, and I feel like it's a very clean space. So yeah, yes, I absolutely think that they should come and see this park, because I feel like they should see how Ethiopia is not just a place of poor. I feel like there's some places that they can actually see and have the opportunity to look and see that Ethiopia does have a place, and it's not just for...
This is one of the 6 tourist sites which is located in Untitled Park, as we are moving to the direction where the cave is available. And we can see amazingly the first black lion maned, which is available in this particular place. Similarly, here we can also have another site where we can see the Ethiopian indigenous plants, which are with different benefits for scientific purposes and medicine. As well as we'll also look at Palvellian regional states that talks about the different historical events and happenings about describing Ethiopians. And a lot is more. In the cave, there are plenty of things that we're going to aspect of the park where we can see beautiful flowers, which is really rare to see everywhere in Addis Ababa. As you can see, Addis Ababa, though it is beautiful, seeing such kind of beautiful flowers are so unthinkable. And recently, right after the establishment of the park, the flowers which are available here are giving another panoramic view for the beautification of the Andinet Park. And as you can see, the color of the flowers are something that adds beauty to the overall establishment of the park. And you would love to be part of the nature all the time you are around flowers like this. And also we can see having flowers around park areas can increase the beauties and image of a country. And that's exactly what's happening here in Andinet Park. And as we are going down to the cave, we have a very significant and interesting zoo, which we could see the black lion male. And also inside the cave, there are plenty of things that we are going to enjoy. Let's have the journey in continuance and see what's happening right there.
And as I'm Ethiopian, and it is the name, we call it unity also. I agree, it's help to know in our culture and earlier history, and how is our father's good or bad, whatever is, we can agree with that. But still, for myself, to know about history and to next generation, and about who we are, we was before, and what is future we're going to be to make future together. Andinet, especially for me, is about its early and culture, different culture is roam and from everywhere in Ethiopia. So it's taste of little bit of a culture, and this around here to see in Aksum, Lalibela, Harar, Souvenir, and west, east, north, south. So it's good to knowing about his taste of little bit, and also about kingdom, last kingdom of Ethiopia. Yeah, as we Ethiopians, is most people they come here. Most of them they know about Ethiopia, and I believe like my husband also. Yes. And its help is physically to seeing, because we don't show before. So now we're showing what we was, what we have. So in a city of Africa and the city of Ethiopia. So capital city of Ethiopia and the capital city of Africa. So it's for too proud, and as Ethiopian and as African city center, and to showing in like Addis Ababa, it's like flower and yeah, shining, and it's animals with its children to come and learn at the same times, and Ethiopian lion, and a lot of hyenas and wild dog, African wild dog. It's amazing for all kind of group of people, grown up, youngster, and older, and children. Yeah, for my age people, and I advise to come here to see, and we was together what we made it until Ethiopia to survive now, because we was together, we are beautiful. So they come here and to see all Ethiopians together, what we looks like and what we made it. So in future also we hold each other in hand to hand, and to showing in our children go forward.
Well, I think it's important as Ethiopia and Addis Ababa is for the whole Africa, but also for the country of Ethiopia, that we have to unite all, and if everyone brings together, everything will be better. Ethiopia is an amazing country and a great example for many other African countries, because of the African or the Ethiopian history and so on.
Not colony.
Yeah, it's the only. Let me tell that the only country in Africa that hasn't been colonized. So yeah.
This is the cave, which is again located in the Unity Park. And this cave, of course, is one of the sites bring tourists in order to make them see what is really happening in this particular cave. And this cave, of course, we'll see, if you are visitors, you will have a chance to visit the first black lion, which is only available here in Ethiopia. And you wonder to see how the black lion is wandering from one direction to the other direction. That will give you another amazing experience while you are visiting through the park. And beside this, on the different sides of the cave angle, there are birds who are making different sounds. The sound of the birds that you listen will give you another fascinating experience and make you love the Undernet Park. So let's see how things are going, and I hope you would love it. And if you've never been before here, please, I recommend everyone. And now stay tuned with Explore Ethiopia and see what's happening.
My name is Deborah, I'm from Brazil, and this is João, my husband, also from Brazil. It's our second time at the park and we are really enjoying it. It's very beautiful. I think this is what makes me really like the park, is that it's not just a park, it's also a museum, and you get to know to know better the history of Ethiopia, to understand about the princess, about the emperor, so it's really nice. I really enjoyed understanding the historical part about Sheba, the Queen Sheba and Solomon King. This part of the museum, it is really interesting because it's ancient, thousands of years ago. So seeing that this is such an ancient land and such ancient people, and with a history like that, it's very, very interesting. And I think it's only a taste. I still want to visit other, and I think that's interesting because seeing that little bit parts of Ethiopia makes me want to see the country, understanding, saying, oh, this is what you have in the north, this is what you have in the south, so I want to go there. So it's like a little taste of what you will find. Well, I think when you have the opportunity to see such beautiful things, of course you get more interested in the country, you get more interested in traveling and going to other tourist attractions too. Well, I think it's a beautiful country, but what I like most about Ethiopia is its people. Everybody's kind and very respectful, and I really admire that.
It's really cool to see the black lions, and it's nice to have so many variety of stuff to do, and really good ice cream.
Yeah, I can only agree. I like the black lions, and there's so few left, so important to keep them.
Yeah.
Come visit and taste the ice cream and the injera.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
A really beautiful place, lots of stuff to do, and friendly visitors and staff.
Dear viewers, I hope you are having a very pleasant time as you are watching Undernet Park, and lots of happening that's going on here in the particular premises of Undernet Park. And right now we'll be moving to the other direction of the park where we can see the green area. Number of Ethiopian indigenous trees are available. These trees are so important for a number of uses, like for medicinal purpose, food and beautification. And also in the meantime, we'll see some of the works of houses which are made from bricks and clays and mud. Please enjoy the rest of the program as you are visiting the dynamic and panoramic view of Undernet Park. Let's go and see what it looks like. Whenever you come to Undernet Park or Undernet National Park, something is so interesting. Apart from all the natural beauties and historical significance, everything is available. Here to my left side, you can see a souvenir shop where if you are interested to buy Ethiopian traditional clothes, antiques, arts, t-shirts that represent Ethiopian culture, traditions and identity that you don't have to miss before having any of the interesting materials about Ethiopia. In the meantime, the shop will offer you different pictures of Ethiopians leaders from the Zayn Minilik up to now. I hope the remaining program is going to be very fascinating. Stay with us. And the other side, we have a beautiful restaurant that offers you different meals of Ethiopians and foreigners. And let's see how things are like. behind me, as you see, there is a camel house. That is another aspect that introduces how Andenet Park is like. As you know, many people who come to Andenet Park can take the very beautiful aspect of the park. And this camel house, of course, you know, the relationship between Afar, Somali was as one representation of culture and connection of the camel, has been serving the Afar people, the Somali people. And then very surprisingly, this particular house is made from mud, and of course after sometimes it is said to be changing in a very strong position that can possibly give another attraction for the tourism sector. Plus inside the house is decorated with a very beautiful design, where on the top of the ceiling you would see trees that are, you know, painted beautifully, depicting some of the very interesting aspects of the house. I hope those of you who have never been to this particular park, you would love to experience what the importance of camel is all about. And there are a number of people who come to our mind whenever we think of the camel, because the camel, from the Afar people point of view, they have been using it for many centuries, and it's been considered as the sheep of the desert. And this particular house, camel house, has a beautiful image for the adding color of the Andenet Park.
The overall, it's nice, it's cultural, it's facility, everything that is as, even starting from, even you can see the grass, it's nice. About the park, the important part is there are some kind of cultural things, like if you can see there are some religions over there, and yeah, it's nice for Ethiopia's development. Like if we see our country and some development, it is great, and in some we can see it. That's for Ethiopian children. As we all know, sometimes there are like kindergartners, or there are gardeners with trapeze or something like that. But it's not that much if you can see it in our country. But in Ethiopia, it's not like ordinary. It's like extraordinary. That's all.
I want to go visit my country because originally this is where I was born. So I was like, no matter what, like this is your country. So yeah, it's huge. Like a lot of visitors will come here. So I'm like very happy that I'm Ethiopian. So I'm like getting everybody involved and like to come visit Addis and stuff, yeah. Different unique animals, and I'm just excited to just visit and like tell a lot of people and just come welcome. And anybody can come visit and just, yeah, come welcome. And welcome, it's for kids, adults. You can do a lot of different, see different cultures, back in the day, legends, Netayitun, like very like legends, like back in the day when I was not even born. So I'm like very excited to like see, and I'm like, oh, I wish I was born in those days. And then I'm just like excited to just kind of see. Yeah. Every year is different, and for visitors to come and like to look at different parks, the water parks for kids, for my age group. And yeah, and we're just happy to just kind of get a lot of information. And then like I would want to come back more and more and get like more people to come here and see, because this is like, yeah.
With its amazing tourist attraction that Unity Park is offering, this one is another aspect that introduces the park ultimately as Ethiopia is working toward this tourism promotion. This area is called the Pavilion Regions, or regional pavilions, where you can see a number of tourist-like activities and historical events.
Really enjoyed our day here. I think one of my favorites was seeing just the different historical, reading about the different historical facts up in the mansion up there. That was really cool. I've enjoyed learning more about Ethiopian history, and that's been really interesting. I definitely feel like I have a better understanding of the Ethiopian history. I also really enjoyed the pavilions that show you more about the different regions of Ethiopia, and I thought that was a really neat way to present, that. So I feel like I've learned a lot more. Oh, it's even better than I had expected. I mean, I'd heard good things from my family. They've been here before, but it exceeded my expectations. It was neat. The zoo is very fun. The kids love it. So yeah, I feel like there's something for everybody. We just came from the banquet hall, and seeing the videos there that show the different dignitaries who visited over the years was really impressive. Yeah, the kids have loved the playground, the animals, so yeah. I would highly recommend this to anybody who's visiting Addis. I feel like it's a unique way to experience a lot of different aspects of Ethiopian culture, Ethiopian history. Even the food that we had here was delicious. So I think anyone who's interested in learning more, especially tourists who maybe are not as familiar with Ethiopian culture or history, feel like it would be a really beneficial thing to do.
My name is Antana, and my wife's name is Sanait. Well, we planned it, and we've been planning to, get some nice pictures for our wedding. So, and we heard this place was so beautiful, and we've seen it on TV, and our cameraman also suggested it, so we decided to come here. So we're completely not done with taking pictures yet, but so far we love it, yeah. As an Ethiopian, it's a place that, you want to visit. And on our special moment, we picked this place because, it has added value. Well, we love our country, so, it's only fitting for us to come here and celebrate our wedding, I highly recommend it, yeah. And, it has, like I said, it has special meaning to come here and, visit the place also. So we're happy.